A strange thing happened to me yesterday. I lied about my vaccination status. Well, that's not strictly true. It was more, I didn't confirm nor deny it, more obfuscated it by redirecting the conversation. What makes it particularly strange is that the conversation was with my best friend Dave. Now, Dave and I have been friends for decades and we tell each other everything, even though seeing each other face to face is becoming harder and harder as our lives take different directions. Now, I'm not entirely sure why I did this. I mean, it's not as if I'm afraid to broadcast that information. Anyone who puffs up their chest at me and proclaims their virtue by taking part in a population level experiment will always receive my take on it with both barrels, much to their bewilderment. So why was Dave any different? Well, Dave is a full-on vaccination evangelist. I don't blame him. The first wave nearly killed him, literally, and he's been suffering from long COVID to this day. But rather curiously, he caught COVID again after the vaccination. But the symptoms were so mild it only strengthened his vaccine stance. Dave assumed I was double jabbed and boosted and was expressing how exasperated he was at the unvaccinated. He couldn't understand why they wouldn't take the jab and how militant they were becoming about it. I just nodded in agreement, whereas internally I was screaming to make my case, almost wanting to reach across the table and shake some sense into him. I suspect if he'd known my vaccine status, he would have wanted to do the same to me. But why wouldn't I tell him? I guess deep down, I knew it could hurt our lifelong friendship, and I simply couldn't bear to lose that. It's bad enough for my family. I'm virtually a pariah now. My dear mother, bless her, was sending weekly emails to me with articles on how it's now a disease of the unvaccinated and how she was worried about me and how I really should get vaccinated, despite knowing I've had COVID and now have antibodies. She's now got my doctor uncle involved, who's now sending me medical text making the case. My last email reply was quite stern and told her to stop. She has, but so have the phone calls. My father won't even shake my hand anymore, through fear more than anything. How did we get here? How did loved ones turn their backs on me so easily when I literally haven't changed in any way? I want nothing more than to hug my mum and dad, but all I see now is fear in their eyes. Humanity has been broken by the political, media and pharmaceutical elites, and I can't quite believe it happened so quickly, and more distressingly, so easily. Dave is one of the best human beings I know, probably the best. Maybe I should trust the bond we have between us, but I'm a little terrified it won't be enough. He does drink from the mainstream media fountain despite my protestations. One thing for sure, this is the hill I am willing to die on. I'm making new friends now, and on the days I get disheartened, a little down, I always turn to my new friends and the comments they make, and it makes me smile, strengthens my resolve, and makes me even more determined to fight this, whatever this is. So thank you. Keep being you. Although it might feel you're a little oasis in a rough sea of the perpetually churning vaccinated, I can assure you our numbers are growing, and slowly our voices are being heard. But keep loving your friends. Keep loving your family. They'll come round. I truly believe that. And their arms will open again. Thanks for watching.